I liked that. That was 3.
I was very precise.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, and welcome back.
Hello. Welcome back.
This is the Juicy Goss Podcast where you get all your juicy goss.
Don't you know it? Stick around to hear it all. Hi, Reggie.
Woo!
Guys, I don't know whether you noticed, all our fans might have noticed, we were gone again for another week.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I know that you just wait for the day that we upload every week, but I don't know how you've coped. But
this is the plan for now onwards, I think.
Yeah. Because there isn't that much juicy goss, especially when we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we might pick up again.
Yeah.
But for now, while we can't do anything, I think we need some time, you need some time. So every other week, and then we've said we'll pop in here and there with some random videos that we want to film together.
Yes.
We're filming one this week, so there should be one coming soon. But yeah, anything to update them with before we get into this week's kind of
I feel like
topic?
I have a few things.
Oh, go on, take the reins.
Including my friend that's just appeared in my bedroom. Me and Ellie were just talking about it. I keep looking over there because a spider decided to join me today. I never ever get spiders in my room, touch wood, and now flipping got one.
I wish I'd saved your voice note because she realised the spider was there halfway through a voice note to me, and I was at work and I was actually on the toilet at work when I opened it. And it was like this, la 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 la, yes, we'll film when I get home, blah blah blah. Oh my god. There's a spider on my wall.
It's just because I was lying right there and I just thought it would have had to go past my head to like reach where it is.
Wait, was it above you?
It's like, so my head is like, so where you know my bed is, you know where it is, there's a wall, it's just on the wall above.
Oh, it literally had to walk past you.
Yeah, like there's no other way, like where else would it have come from? Like
that's not
there's no other crevices except from
Excuse me, you are a squatter, you don't pay your rent.
Yeah. Excusez-moi.
Excuse me, what? Get out.
What is that TikTok? It's like, who are you? I'm the owner of this house.
Oh yeah, who are you? I'm Pam. I'm the owner of this house. You're waiting for someone to come home, aren't you, to take the spider away?
Yeah, I don't know where my mother is. I know this sounds pathetic because in reality, if I showed you it, you would just think I'm really stupid because it's actually small. But I was saying to Ellie,
I don't know how small they are.
Yeah, I asked my brother and he wouldn't get it either. So.
Oh, so he is home, but he wouldn't get it.
Yeah, he won't get it. I know my mum would get it though, and she'd tell me I'm stupid, but I don't care. But I was saying to Ellie, I get close to it and thinking because it's like thin. It is thin, but it has a body, so it's thin and with a body. And I get close, and then I feel like it's looking at me, and I feel like it has a personality, and it's just like, hey, I'm like,
you're like, I can't kill you.
I just can't do it. I really just can't.
Why, you feel
so
bad for
it might be, I don't know what it is. I think it's half fear that it's going to like fall into my bed and then come kill me, or I'm going to hit it and babies are going to come out of it. Like you hear those horror stories.
So that is a real scary thing that actually happens.
Yeah, I know. So there's just a lot going on in my head. I've been contemplating it for the past 2 hours, staring at it.
It's been a while.
I was thinking, do I hoover it up? And then I was Googling it, like, does it kill them if I hoover it? And they were like, oh, it could just crawl straight back out. And I was like, oh my God, I just don't want to do it.
You'd have to hoover it and keep sucking all the way down the stairs until you got it in the garden.
Yeah.
But no, I've done that before. When I was younger,
you can't do that, Ellie, because it needs to be plugged in.
Oh yeah, you can't just carry a hoover around the house unless you've got one of those like
Dysons.
Cordless Dyson.
Ooh.
We used to have wood chip in my garden when I was younger, and there was always spiders on that. And one time I squished a spider on the wood chip, and I kid you not, oh, I'm getting chills thinking about it. thousands, I swear, thousands, hundreds, must have been hundreds of tiny baby spiders popped out from underneath this. Yeah, hundreds, Ella, I'm not joking.
Ooh,
hundreds.
that's giving me goosebumps.
Like, it was quite a big fat spider, but when I stood in it, hundreds of babies came crawling from underneath it. So they just carry them around until one day they drop them off. Like, I don't
confirmed that I'm not touching that spider.
Just in case. But this one had a big juicy body.
Oh, it hasn't really... It just... Like... It's probably smaller than a pea. Like, it's really small. Like, the body. But the legs are, like, long and thin. So it's like...
They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue.
My legs too long.
That's it. We can't talk about spiders anymore. Surely.
Just to flashback to that song gives me flashbacks like the TikTok I sent you earlier.
Oh,
I just was on my private TikTok and I found this video that me and Ellie made at the beginning of lockdown last year, and it was that.
Yeah.
That one.
This was when we were in the flat in Nottingham together, just the two of us.
Yeah.
And I think we'd gone a bit loopy, and we were like. I actually look back on those few weeks very fondly.
Yeah, that was good. I feel like I was quite emotional when we had to leave. I feel like we both
emotional.
were a bit emotional.
Yeah, because
we've
been
weird.
In each other's pockets for weeks, like not gone anywhere, not done anything. We were just like all day, every day. We'd wake up, do a workout in the living room because that was different. Like lockdown then is different than lockdown now. Like lockdown then was literally locked down in your house. We just didn't go anywhere. Like we would just make some weird recipes and then we'd watch movies and do jigsaws. Wow.
We will never get that time ever again. What a good memory to have.
Well, we have got it. We've got it tattooed on us, everyone. I don't know whether we've spoken about this, but we have got that address of that flat tattooed on both of us. So we can't ever forget it.
No. Oh,
to be fair, it's got a new meaning now as well. Like when we look back, when we're older, our kids are like, "Why have you got those numbers on you?" And we're like, "Oh, back in the coronavirus lockdown."
Oh, I survived the coronavirus.
Literally. But yeah, that's what those are. If you ever see those in the future, I forget that it's there, and then now it's like summer and we're wearing short sleeves again. I'm like, oh, wait for the questions. What does that mean?
To be fair, you know what? I don't actually get a lot of questions on mine. Do you?
I got asked a few times last summer when I was working in a restaurant, and that was it. But yeah, well, talking of like summer, that's kind of what today's episode's all about. We're getting some lifting of some restrictions, and we're both in a relationship, but we're still having hot girl summer. Because hot girl summer is a state of mind.
I put this on the Instagram like a poll because I have heard people say you can't have hot girl summer unless you're single, you see.
I disagree.
I think though hot girl summer now has a different meaning. I feel like maybe before corona it was about being single, but now hot girl summer is just girls in a hot summer. Girls in a hot summer without
it's a girl
having to wear a face mask.
In the summer. And I'm ready for it. To me, hot girl summer means really great clothes and loads of plans.
Yeah, like tiny clothes.
Like really small.
Really strappy shoes, like tiny bags. Everything. Just tiny bags and
tiny bags and tiny sunglasses and tiny heels.
And tiny waists. God, I don't know about you, Ellie, but I feel like I need to force myself to join the gym.
Oh my gosh, don't get me started. I haven't worked out in months now.
Are you going to join the gym?
I don't see how I could fit it in.
Oh.
I just don't, and I get it because I know people with full-time jobs do go to the gym.
Yeah.
I just don't see where in my day that's going to fit in.
Yeah. Because you're either going to have to get up at like 5 or go after and F that.
There's no way I'm doing it before work, so it would have to be in the evenings, which in the summer, to be fair, Ella, I would so do that with you actually, but it would mean going at night, and I don't know whether you'd want to do that all the time. It would mean going after work.
Maybe we could just do a boot camp together. We could make it and do workouts together.
Oh, that's cute.
Like I would be up for that. I would even, Ellie, Okay, maybe not, but maybe I would do it in the park. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Like in Bridesmaids,
Yeah.
when they don't pay for the class.
We'll hide behind the tree.
That's a good idea. I think I hadn't really thought about it until you just said it, but to be fair, we really did enjoy going those couple of summers ago. I think if we did, I'd have to definitely say straight up, not as intense as we used to.
No. Oh, Ellie, I can't be asked. It's fine.
No, I can't either, and I don't see how. I'd probably do it maybe 3 times a week.
Yeah. This is why maybe we could do our own thing.
Okay.
Rather than paying. We'll see.
Maybe let's implement some more long walks.
Yes, because I don't know if it's pretty much just because by the way, guys, I just handed in my equivalent to dissertation today, so that's nice. But because I've been literally sat in this seat for weeks, just sat here doing nothing else, I've not done workouts or really done any exercise.
Do you feel relieved, by the way? Do you feel good? Well, you're not completely done. I think you'll feel that way when you finish completely all your group work as well. You'll feel that.
Because Joe said to me today, he's like, oh, so you're done then, like you can relax. I was like, well, I can relax for about 1 minute because I do have other things going on.
A whole other project to start. Once that's over.
Yeah, I just took today to like do a cleanse, you know, and you have to delete everything off your laptop to start again.
I love that. That's the best.
It was the best. Best.
I did that. I bought a hard drive and I literally just moved. I put one folder that's called uni, and I just moved the whole thing over, and I cleared back to factory settings my laptop, and I was like, fresh.
Oh, so it's fresh. The best. My laptop's loving me.
And I was like, is she? I was trying to decide in my head. I was like, is she completely done with uni? Are we seeing this as like a celebratory time? And I was like, do I celebrate for her now or do I celebrate for her? And I was like, I think it's better when it's completely done.
Yeah. I mean, we can have a drink.
Oh, we are on Friday.
Yeah, so that can be
defo.
A toast to that.
We'll toast to that for sure. But yeah, what did everyone say on Instagram?
So basically, we've got 2 questions that I asked.
Yeah. And 2 responses.
One being...
I'm joking, I'm really joking.
So, how are you getting ready for Hot Girl Summer? And reflecting on what we just spoke about, working out was the main one.
Oh, it has to be done.
I can't be bothered.
Well, this is the thing. I know it's a Hot Girl Summer, but there's nothing... I have no plans this summer that involve me being in a bikini. So, therefore, I can't be bothered. My only holiday I have booked, I'm looking forward to, but it's in the UK and it's not even at the beach. So, I can't... What's the point? I'm not going to spend ages in the gym for a Hot Girl Summer bod when my bod isn't going anywhere in the hot sun.
I know. Well, my holiday's been cancelled, guys. Don't know if I've told you guys.
We touched on it, but then we were like, I said that you were being a pessimist.
Yeah, well, now it's cancelled, so...
Joke's on me.
Joke's on you, Ellie.
Yeah.
I do want to go on holiday, though, but... Like, I don't know if this is just a bit, like... Is the word stuck up? But I just can't imagine myself go on a holiday in England, like...
Yeah,
to me, that's not a holiday.
Well, that's what my parents had to decide, because they do not like spending the money to go on a holiday in the UK, because it's the same price these days, if not more. My mum was looking at things and she couldn't find anything for like a week that was like they're thousands of pounds in the UK for somewhere for a week. Thousands.
It's because they know they can.
Thousands.
I think it's because they know they can do it this year, because everyone is going to have to stay here, and everyone wants to go away. Yeah. So. But
they had to come to that decision, because they were like, okay, so we either book something in the UK and we're guaranteed-ish a holiday this summer, or we leave it until closer to the time and hope that we can get a last-minute holiday abroad if we can go, but then that's not guaranteed that you'll be able to find anything. So they were like, my mum was like, I need to go on holiday this year. We haven't been on holiday in ages, so we're just going to book something in the UK. But I don't know, are you going to try and rebook something with Joe or not
I
this
don't
year?
think we're going to be getting on an aeroplane this year, unfortunately. I really want to, so much of me wants to, but in reality, thinking of the money that we were going to spend on a holiday that, there would be restrictions, you know what I mean? That's what kind of put us off in the end. So we're just going to wait.
It wasn't a small trip, it was like a proper holiday.
No, it was like a big holiday, probably like the biggest thing that I've done, the biggest thing I've paid for myself, holiday-wise. Like a kind of a celebration, but you know what?
Best
celebration
to leave
can wait.
That, then.
Yeah. But then I was like, part of me's just like, fuck it, let's just go to Ibiza for the weekend, let's just do it. But I don't even know. It's hard you can't decide anything because who knows what will literally happen by next week, let alone in the summer.
I think all of these things are going to have to... I'm excited for spontaneous trips anyway, so I think just waiting and seeing and then being prepared to just go for quick weekend things here and there. I will book anything at any point right now. I'm like...
Oh, this is what one of the answers were, saying yes to everything.
Oh yeah,
which
that's
I think
me right
is
now.
a motto that we're living by.
Yeah.
Thing is though, I was the girls were talking in the chat earlier about plans for literally in a week, but because I've got a new job, everyone, I don't think I've updated. Have I updated the podcast?
I'm not sure. Maybe the last time. Oh, I think the last time we said you were waiting to hear, and we were like,
oh yes,
is she gonna get it? Well, she got it.
Yeah, I got obviously, guys, I got it. No jokes, but it's just a little job. But now I'm like, fuck, I was in a cushy, lovely job that I've been in for a while that let me have weekends off.
Yeah.
And now I have to work weekends and nobody else works weekends.
Yeah.
So that is annoying. Because if we wanted to go away, Ellie, randomly, fuck it, let's go on a road trip. I have to think weeks in advance.
Oh, that really sucks because I was hoping that now you weren't going with Joe, we could book Barcelona.
Well, yeah, I do want to go, but I can't even begin to think when. I'm hoping to find out soon. But
well, you need to get the lay of the land. You know, when you join a new job and you have to kind of understand what the culture is on the etiquette of booking time off and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I don't want to go in first day I want this weekend off, blah 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 blah. When?
Because they'll be like, oh well, we have no more shifts for you.
Yeah, literally.
Well, talking of plans, that I feel bad for you that you've got those shifts at weekends now, because I was just telling my mum earlier how happy I am. I looked in my diary and I have a plan for every single week for the next 5 weeks. And
that is really fun.
I'm buzzing for it. I want it to be more people, but obviously it can only be 6.
Yeah.
And the friends that have booked these things, we are 6 already. But we managed to get a few of the outdoor dining things, and then a few random restaurants here and there. But we were just whenever anyone was like, shall I book something, we were all just like, yes, whatever it is, just book it. So
just book it, will come.
Yeah, we've just got a few random meals here and there as well. But
God, I haven't even booked a meal.
Oh, Ella, I feel bad. I want to book because I actually, as soon as you told me, you were like, oh, let's go to the Coventry Cathedral thing. Then one of my friends booked it for us, but I will go again.
Yeah,
I will go
I want to go.
I want to go. Is there even any left? I don't know. I wasn't the one that I didn't look on the website.
Really?
I don't know.
I booked, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, I do forget that we are actually being recorded sometimes. It's this place where loads of little independent food trucks are, and you can go, and it's a thing where we live. There's one in Warwick and there's one in Coventry. I have booked the one in Warwick.
Same.
When?
We got really bad tickets. It's Sunday the 9th.
Oh.
At 8 p.m. It was all that was left.
Oh, mine's on a Saturday night.
You got to them first.
And it's a double date. How cute is a double date?
Oh, cute. Yeah. I thought if we could go to the Coventry Cathedral one, we could make that a double date.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes. Because Joe would definitely come.
Yeah. I thought that would be quite cute.
I feel like that is a really fun hot girl summer thing to do, like double dating, like going
having
to
cocktails and
bars,
drinks. Yeah.
just with our tiny handbags because we don't bring no money, the men pay for us. That's how we roll.
I hope Ed's watching. I'll give it a Google when we get off filming because that would be nice. I mean, obviously we don't have a clue when you're going to be working yet.
I should hopefully find out by Friday.
Yeah. Okay, well that's fine. We can do it in a couple of weeks' time. Yay, how exciting. Was there anything else from the Instagram or...
A lot of people are...
yeah, a lot.
a lot of people are booking like bottomless brunches, which is something I want to do.
Yes.
I was thinking...
Bottomless brunch with
maybe...
boyfriends would be fun as well.
Wow.
I've never thought of that before.
I just don't think, Ellie, they could handle it like we handle it.
No, I'm actually thinking joking. It would be... There's a difference, and I know this is really biased, but I find it really embarrassing when boys get sloppy drunk, but not that embarrassing when girls get sloppy drunk, which I know is really bad, and that's mean, but that's the truth. Like, I can't imagine them how we are after a brunch. Like, I would just get the ick.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Put yourself together.
Icky. It's icky. Oh.
Yeah, maybe brunches aren't for boyfriends.
I mean, the way that we do brunches, like
that's
the last few times we... Oh my God. But also... I can't remember what I was going to... Oh no, I do know what I was going to say. I was thinking like for my graduation to do a bottomless brunch, because I think by then you're allowed to do like more people. I don't even know. I don't know the rules. I can't keep up.
Nice. Or have you seen people doing like bottomless brunches at home, like in their gardens? How cute.
I did think this as well, because maybe if we can't all be somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
that's just reminded me. Did I tell you that I have a waffle maker now? A proper waffle maker.
I thought you already had a waffle maker.
What, that little rubbishy thing that takes an hour to make one waffle? No, so my mum was watching some cooking show and she was watching Nigella, even though we don't like Nigella, but we were watching Nigella anyway. Because Nigella is a smarmy, sly coke addict.
Oh, sorry. She's a coke addict.
I don't know, she used to do drugs, that's all I know. But she was using this big like iron waffle maker that you put on the hob. And you like just flip it like this. So my dad bought my mum one for Valentine's Day, and it makes the best waffles in the world. Like 1 minute and a waffle's done. Like big, deep American waffles.
We need waffles. I'm imagining this, Ellie. So we're sat in your garden. Yeah. It's a really warm day. Oh my God, strawberries, like fresh
waffle
fruit.
Brunch.
Or like Greek yogurt. Oh my God.
And Prosecco.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that for my birthday this year. That would be so cute. In the garden. That is cute. Really cute.
That is a really cute.
But that's a good idea though. Maybe we need to get a brunch booked in then, because a brunch is the way to have a night out in coronavirus times.
Yeah. You know, there's not going to be any like curfews, I don't think.
I don't think so, no.
That's so good.
Oh, because of course, before, everywhere closed.
We had to go home at 10, remember? The last time we did brunch, we had to go home at 10 and I was paralytic.
This whole past year has been so bizarre with rules, I forget what happened and what didn't happen. I forgot that. Everywhere closed at 10. How bizarre.
I don't think I'm going to be able to stay up that late.
No, we used to not go out before 10.
I know.
That's what we used to be saying, like I wouldn't be out by this time, let alone going home.
Wow, this summer, I just feel like I saw this tweet earlier and it was like, this summer is going to be the most summery summer of all summers ever. Like, it's going to top all summers.
It's
Do you have one of those summers, Ellie, that I always say this with Megan. 2018 summer was like the epiphany of fun. Like, I can't even explain it.
I don't remember what happened in 2018, but 2016 and 2018 stand out.
Maybe because they're even numbers.
It must be. 2018, can't really remember what happened, but it does give me good summer vibes.
It was, I think, maybe, was I 18 in 2018? No, I wasn't.
You were older than that.
I was
18 in 2018.
So how old was I? 21?
Yeah. No.
That wasn't even that long ago.
20.
Okay, that was a long time ago. How old am I? 23. Okay. That was. I always forget how old I am. We just had the best summer. Like, I was going out. I think that was the year I was working full time. It was. So I had loads of money. I spent every single penny of it every month. Didn't save anything. This is the year before I went to uni. Every single weekend it was like, you know that Lady Gaga meme? It was like, club, another club.
Bus, plane, another club. No sleep.
Don't sleep. It was literally like that. Like, I was going out for dinner every night. I was going out every Friday, Saturday, drinking wine, like having a good time. And yeah, it was just the best summer ever. I just really need those vibes back. Like, whenever we say like we're gonna have a good night, we're gonna have like a 2018 summer night.
Yeah. We're gonna party like it's 2018.
Yeah. Oh my
Do you know,
God, that's funny.
This conversation has made me want to, once we get off here, go online and just find some more plans to make, because
yeah, I feel like, Ellie, I always think this, we have no plans. We talk to each other every single day without fail. We don't make plans.
That's the reason though, because you make plans with people to catch up with them, and I think sometimes we forget to make plans together because we're just talking all the time. Like, I had this, when I was talking to my mum earlier about all these plans, I had this realisation. I was like, I have so many plans and none of them are Ella except this Friday, which I'm excited for. But I was like, none of them have Ella in. And then I was like, I want to invite her. And then I was like, it's already 6 people.
I know. See, our group, like, of the other girls, I do include you in this group, Ellie, but you know what I mean.
I know, but there's too many.
There's 8, and it's a very annoying number because you have to get 2 tables of 4.
Yeah,
it's quite irritating, but it's okay.
You know what? I'll figure it out. I'm gonna do some research and after this and find some really fun things.
Maybe even if we just book dinner, like, it doesn't have to be drinks.
Just a dinner, just something. I want every weekend. It doesn't even have to be weekends. I finish work really early sometimes. I want every weekend to have a plan. I want multiple times a week to have plans.
It's going to be plan, another plan, no sleep, another plan.
Are we, by the way, I need to know the vibes of this Friday when we see each other. Is the vibes getting drunk?
Oh,
Is it
I mean,
drinking
I'm very
again,
down
a bit
for that.
tipsy?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that
Some
what we're
wine.
thinking? Are you thinking that as well?
I'd love to, yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to find
I
someone
haven't
to
been
pick
drunk
me
in
up.
quite a long time.
Yeah, same.
So it's going to be quite a cheap night for me, not gonna lie.
I'm thinking I'll come round in just so many layers so there's no chance of getting cold.
Yeah, cosy. And then my mum will put the fire on. Oh my God, I have a story. That's
yeah, go for it.
So we had a fire. This sounds really dramatic, and the picture that I had of this fire.
You had a bonfire.
A bonfire, yeah, it was a bonfire. I mean, it was a bit like crazy, but it was in control. We know what we're doing in this household when it comes to fires.
There are house of arsonists.
Oh, it sounds bad, but no, we're always having like little fires, like, you know, cozy vibes. We're a camping family. We used to go camping a lot, and we hear these rustles like behind the fence, and we don't have the best neighbours in the world. They all just seem to not like us on the street and surrounding areas. I think we're just quite loud. Anyway, rustling, and then in the distance I hear wee, like sirens, and I was like, Mother, that is for us, like, it's coming to us. And she was like, no, it's not, like, that's so ridiculous. And then the whole street like lit up with blue flashing lights, and I was like, this is the most embarrassing thing ever, because you know how big a fire engine is and you know how small my street is.
Yeah, it probably took up the whole road.
They took them like 20 minutes to reverse out because there's just
they couldn't have
it's so
turned
big.
around.
Anyway, bing bong, 2 firemen having to come inspect our fire because somebody called them, the people that live behind us. Literally the most embarrassing thing ever, but they were just like, okay, nice fire, we'll leave you to it.
If they were concerned about the health and safety of it, they should have said something. They should have put their head over and been like, or like you said to me earlier, like if it was maybe they had kids and they didn't like the smell or something like that, you ask nicely first, and then if your neighbour is being an idiot about it, then you call the fire brigade. But you don't.
Because I'm not being funny. Do you know it costs thousands to call out? Yeah, because like, what if somebody died because they've just come to see us having a glass of wine and having a bonfire in the garden? Like, that's what annoyed me about it. But they were really nice, and it made
Did they tell
me
you
just
to stop it?
No, they really were fine. They were like, oh, it's in control, it's fine. And I was just like, I just feel really bad because you've just wasted your time coming here.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to waste your time trying to reverse out my tiny road. And I was like, oh my God, like the whole street is going to be talking about us now. Like, you don't know what this is like on the street. And he was like, oh, you're going to be on...
they love the drama.
You're going to be on spotted... area. Spotted... Facebook page, and I was like, I'm not even joking, we actually will be.
Yeah, probably. I'm not surprised, especially with one particular person that lives down there. Loves a good keyboard warrior moment.
Oh, he does. Anyway,
but yeah, no, that is dramatic, that is. But that again is only something that would happen at your house. I swear these things only happen to you guys.
We have actually had an actual fire before. Have I told you about this?
No.
When my shed was on fire.
Oh my God, why?
I got home from school, this is like years ago. I think it was my last day of school like ever. And I come back and it was like blazing heat and the shed burst into flames.
Oh my God.
And I just got home and the neighbour was like hosing it down and he'd called the fire brigade and the fire brigade had come in and I was there like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do.
It combusted just in the middle
like, you know when a mirror like reflects?
No way, I don't believe that actually happens. That's bad.
And so we have astroturf in my garden, guys, and it was all melted into a plastic sheet, like plastic, all the toys had like melted into it, like plastic toys. All the fence had gone. Next door had like a futon, outdoor futon, that had all been burnt down.
Oh no.
Like, it was bad, but...
Was that covered by insurance?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Because it was like not our fault, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just Mother Nature.
And then as well, I was like calling my mum like, oh my God, you need to come home. But she was ignoring my phone calls because she thought I was somebody else. So she was just ignoring me. I was on my own at home with all these firemen in my house and I was just like, I was about 16. But
that is very overwhelming.
It was crazy.
Well, guys,
anyway, we need to
hot girl summer stories, but we've got to sum
unless you
want
to talk about it and I'll take out. We can take out some stuff.
No, let's save it.
We didn't even talk about any of our stories.
We didn't talk about any of our hot girl summer stories, but maybe we'll talk about it not next week, the week after. Or maybe let's talk about our hot girl summer stories on Friday.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We're doing like a mukbangy sort of situation.
We're doing a mukbang, so we can just have like a chat and talk about like our hot girl summer stories, have a little chit chat about the week, and it'll be fun.
Well, I mean, mine were kind of hot related, fire,
hot.
So,
they were.
You know.
Yeah, but I like a tangent anyway. You know, it's very
natural.
Authentic and no natural.
To me, I feel like this podcast is. I don't know about you, but I always put things like this on in the background, so I'm like, so I don't feel like lonely. I've got someone chatting.
Absolutely,
that's what I like, and I feel like that's what this podcast is about.
Well, you're not coming here for anything of use, that's for sure.
No, I think as well, this is the first time we've not had to. Well, we've not spoke about like some sort of cancelled YouTuber/celebrity, but I know there is a lot going on.
Yeah, there is, but I just thought like, let's just skip it. Let's just talk about some more light-hearted things.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about it on Friday.
I've been trying to catch up with it all on Frenemies.
Yeah,
I've been a bit obsessed. But
I need to
their
do that.
podcast is 2 hours long most of the time, so count
You'd
yourself
have to
lucky,
watch a
guys.
little
We're
bit
only
here,
half
a
an
little bit
hour.
there. Yeah, literally. Thank your lucky stars. But yeah, guys, we'll see you in 2 weeks. No, yes, for a podcast, and maybe we'll upload our next video in the week in between.
Yeah.
So
Sounds
keep
good.
an eye out for our mukbang.
Keep an eye out for Selena.
I love those. Okay, guys, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you soon. Is he still there?
Goodbye from me and the spider. Yeah, he's still there. I think I've heard somebody come home now, so I'm going to get them to get it.
Thank God. Alright then, see you later.
See you later, guys.
Bye. Hi, Reggie.